Good morning, YouTube. This is Arthur J. Bowman with another Amazon stack list. I run a little bit differently than Amber, although she's a little bit prettier. So please stay afterwards and so I can explain why I do it the way I do. Starting off with our monsters, we have two Amazon's Queens. I would run three, but it's a little difficult to have two members of royalty in your party as it is. Three Amazon's Paladins. Three Amazon's Swordsmen, because she's basically one of the toughest cards in the deck. Three Sages for that back row. A Trainee, just in case you want to surprise your enemy and put their monsters down at the bottom of their deck. A single fighter. You don't take any damage involving her. It was really wonderful when they decided to correct her attack and put her back up to 1500. And for their pet, I have two Tigers. Moving away from Amazonesses, we have two Warrior Lady of the Wastelands. Hope you bring them out. A DD Warrior Lady, just in case. And since I am a guy, I kind of have to include some dudes in here. So I play a Mystic Swordsman LV2, 4, and 6. Really wonderful if your opponent plays face downs. If not, he's still okay. Next I play a Turret Warrior. Great for bringing him out really quick. And finishing off our monsters, we have a Marauding Captain. For our traps, we start off with an Amazon's Archers, a Dramatic Rescue to help you bring out that queen, and a few staples. We have Mirror Force, Bottomless, Scrap-Iron Scarecrow, and just because I don't run too many traps, I do run a Royal Decree. Next for our spells, we have to have a place for them to live, so we do put two villages, with two heirlooms, Amazon Spellcaster, one Fighting Spirit. You might consider running two, but I like it at one. Mage Power, Sword of the Dragon Soul, Lightning Blade, and Fusion Sword Murasame Blade. When Shield Sword comes out, I would highly suggest replacing this one with Shield Sword. A Reinforcement of the Army, Kaiser Colosseum to keep all of them in Fighting Spirit. And we have Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, and Dark Hole. I don't typically use it because they're pretty good on their own, but I do run a side deck of Gagagigo the Risen, Utopia, and Gem Knight Pearl. Thank you for watching my Amazon's deck profile list. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. I ran Amazon's because this is my second deck I ever made. It was sort of a build off of my Warrior deck when I came out in Magician's Force, my favorite set ever. I was like, wow, I can put sort of a theme to this deck. And of course, back in the day, I used to never run more than one of the same cards, so it didn't really turn out too wonderful. But over time, I adapted, and I put more than one of the same card, and they released more of them, so I was really excited, and it seems to run really well now, especially now with Amazon's Queen and Amazon's Heirloom. They're really wonderful stuff. They're great beaters. They're great for beginners. They last a long time. I used to run them sort of in a duplicate thing, like I would run 6 Sams and Amazons in the same deck, because I went from Pokemon trading card game to Yu-Gi-Oh, so I was like, okay, I have Fire and Water in this Pokemon deck, okay, we can do this in Yu-Gi-Oh too. And then I realized, no, it doesn't work out so well, so I mainly run Amazons. I still run some other cards like Mystic Swordsman, that whole set, because I like to sort of keep it true to what I used to run. And it's pretty fun. So I hope you enjoy. Though I'm not as pretty as Amber, I hope you enjoy my list. Thank you, and please subscribe.